sisinubi are two gas fields located around 25 kilometers offshore from the Mahakam Delta, East Kalimantan, Indonesia, in 60 to 90 meters water depths. They cover areas of 58 square kilometers and 78 square kilometers respectively. The field is currently producing around 450 mmSCFD in HP mode. Sisinubi 2A are the fast-track project which aims at slowing down Sisinubi field natural decline and maintaining the MP plateau of 350 mmSCFD until the arrival of Phase 2B.
Sisinubi 2A project is the breakthrough in Total EP Indonesia brownfield development. It is targeted to contribute to the production figure by Q4 2011. This project breaks the record as the fastest project ever delivered in the history of Total EP Indonesia. This project, of course, has definitive constraint. The heaviest load ever lived in near offshore facilities, and the first saturation diving underneath the live facilities.
Sisinubi Phase 2A is a further development of Sisinubi field. The objective of the Sisinubi Phase 2A development is to provide additional wells on existing slots or from new slots provided by installing platform extensions, which allowing additional production start in 2011 to mitigate the short-term Sisinubi production decline. New facilities in this project are conductor guide and its protector frame, platform extension, new well connection, new well flow line, and utility line connected to existing network, electrical, instrumentation, and control system modifications at both MWPS and WPN2 platforms.
Managing an EPAC contract which related to more than 60 purchase orders, uncertainties from the existing facilities, and the fast-track status is a challenging situation. Project risk management and planning schedule risk analysis are helping us to forecast and mitigate all possible risks which might impact to the project. Gentlemen, within this tight schedule, we're having no room for error, especially from the technical and the interface risk.
Within 1.5 years, Sisinubi 2A project shall deliver 2 platforms ready for drilling and ready for production. To achieve the completion target, the project are exposed to huge interface due to parallel activities between engineering and procurement process. With no favor from the time, more than 800 documents are produced by the engineering team to ensure the facilities is delivered with technical compliance and minimum impact to existing facilities. Brownfield projects are having certain complexity. The impact from the new installation to existing facilities or in other way is requiring good perspective which combine process engineering approach and constructability aspect.
Strategi kita perlu tentukan bagaimana cara kita melakukan proses stringing tanpa harus melakukan modifikasi terhadap existing pipe. The installation interface with existing facilities is having certain constraints to be considered, and the utilization of 3D model is helping us to visualize the construction engineering and to avoid any last-minute obstacle.
In this brownfield development like this project, new ANI installation and integration to the existing facilities are having major impacts on the facilities re-startup. Project and field operation side shall be work closely on this subject.
With remaining 4 months for the fabrication works, the effort are put on the highest rate. More than 10,000 dia-inch of piping works, which covering most of the exotic material, and 300 tons of structure are fabricated by 24-hour shift. A vigilant progress measurement system, are put in place to ensure the measurement reliability and precision monitoring. The planning and schedule risk analysis are holding an important role to define all necessary action for achieving the loadout date.
Development in Pro 2 as the web-based progress control and reporting is really supporting the project operation. Having high-level confidence on the progress information reliability are helping the project team to conclude the strategic decision on planning, especially on the acceleration phase.
Implementation of cabotage law are shocking the oil and gas industry. A long discussion between government and PSC are creating uncertainties among the parties. With nationalism spirit, Sisinubi 2A project are successfully utilized Indonesian flag vessel 80% from their total marine fleet.
PT Meindo Elang Indah is fully support the spirit of the cabotage law implementation. The development of Elang Biru 507 is showing our commitment to release the dependency on the foreign vessel.
With a good preparation, strong motivation, hand-in-hand and tireless effort, the fabrication completion are achieved to be in line with the installation schedule. Sisinubi field is located 35 kilometers from the nearest shorelines exposed to the open sea in Makassar Strait, are making the field vulnerable by the weather movement between Java Sea and the Pacific. Performing the activities during the monsoon period are giving nature challenge which cannot be controlled. In order to have minimum impact on the production operation, the facilities are kept alive with the comprehensive safety and technical assessment.
The key for simultaneous operation are goodwill and mutual support between all parties involved for the sake of the company. We are here to ensure construction activities are performed in safely manner and minimum impact to the production.
In brownfield project execution, the part of site installation is almost a half or more of the overall project activities. 120 days campaign is scheduled in WPN2 and MWPS to suit with the drilling sequence. Almost 900 dia-inch of welding works to be performed on the congested space within the existing facilities in order to connect 75 tie-in. In electrical and instrumentation, 4040 tie-in point is performed through more than 17,000 meters of cable and 5,000 meters of tubing.
We realize that every second is a fruitful for us, and our goal is to make a job efficiency and minimize the production shortfall.
The underwater CP guide structure installation is presenting a certain level of complexity in the installation art. Deliver the 50 tons of structure to the elevation minus 28 meters and minus 48 meters are requiring heavy interface between heavy lifting and diving operation. Struggling with excessive underwater current which can be predicted, the specific technical approach are required to ensure the installation completion safely. We are going deeper. The first saturation diving operation under live facilities in total ENP Indonesia shall be performed to cut the mud mat on the elevation minus 70 meters. With the support from the world-class ROV, the operation are demonstrating the advanced technology on the underwater cutting technique. From almost 30 offshore lifting operation above the live facilities, the 200 tons MWPS Module 2 is the heaviest. It is the heaviest offshore lifting ever performed above the live facilities in the history of Total E&P Indonesia. Specific risk assessment with drop object and trajectory calculation is performed along with the lifting analysis. The utilization of the 1,000 tons heavy lift barge is designated to decrease the vulnerability of the weather under the monsoon period. HSE is first priority above all the process. Total management shown their support and full acknowledgement to the compliance of health, safety and environment.
When you see that some people in the team are late with their safety training, please, you have to send an official notice.
Today we have made a visit on sisinubi 2A project. It was an HSE management tour, and we have seen that up to today the performance of Mendo contractor on this project is very, very good. In terms of schedule we have the availability of the platform, so the drilling on time on N2, and today on PS we are on the schedule. In the past weeks it was a lot of technical challenging, especially saturated diving that was done on time, safely and with a good quality of job. And now we are entering at the last phase of the project. We have still 1 month to work, and I'm sure that during the last month the safety performance will be at the same level than today, and that we will deliver the platform with the quality that is needed for effort to operate safely.
More than 250,000 man-hours under SIMOPS condition is designated for the installation campaign. Nearly 1,500 work permits with more than 700 hot work permits are created for along the 120 days of construction production simultaneous operation, with 0 lost time incident. In the end, all the hard work and effort are paid, delivering the fastest project in the history of Total E&P Indonesia is not an impossible thing to be achieved. The glory is not only belong to Total E&P Indonesia, but also within more than 300 sons of nation who already give their best for the sake of company and their country.